welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. We've got the visitors facing the home team. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Grant, we've got quite a game in store for us tonight. Two of the top teams in the Eastern Conference.
Well, you know what they say, B.A. To be the best, you got to beat the best. I'm sure that's what both teams are thinking, so I expect them to be highly motivated.
Picked by Holmes. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Here's Moore. To the middle. And a strong finish with two hands.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And the basket is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Moore. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Nunn. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. Tipped away. And they're on the run. And here's Hernan Gomez, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Coaches loving the ball movement.
Here's Moore. Nice move. It's hauled in by Athens.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Grant with a steal. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he buries his first look.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. For 3. And Holmes pulls it down. Athens leading by 3. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Here's Moore to the wing, right side. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. On the attack, Nunn. And the shot goes. Nunn's got 8 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Moore. Yet to see a basket. Looking to win the run.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Here's Osman. Averaging around 5 points a game. Can't cash it in from close range. Over to the left wing. Down low. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Grant. Pass to Holmes. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Out to the wing. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. 6 points for him.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Now here's Nunn. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Moore. From deep. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Grant outside. Here's Osman. Banked it in off the glass.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Athens.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Now here's Nunn. 9 points in the game. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now here's Grant. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Fareed. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Both teams will make substitutions. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Yurtseven a screen. Knocks down the triple.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
He misses the free throw. That one misses.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Pass to Yurtseven. Costello grabs a miss. Here's Montero. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Count it.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
On offense, here is Athens. They're on a 20-7 run to the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Here's DJ. No made baskets yet. Thompson with a steal. Finished off the break.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
High arcing shot. And he gets the bucket. 5 points in the game.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
And so it's Athens finishing the quarter with an 8-point. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about Athens here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
DJ, no good. Oh, he picked him clean. Pushing it up now. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
A flat-out hustler. Fareed is an energy guy who gives you everything he has when he's on the floor.
Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Here's Taylor. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. Taylor's got his second basket on the night.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
It's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. To the inside. Here's 7. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Montero. On the wing, Thompson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's DJ. He's scoreless. Lets the 3 fly. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That free throw is good from Thompson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Athens with it. They held a 12-point lead earlier. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Down low. Deflects the pass. Here's the break. Jumps up. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And Athens calls time here. Athens leading by 8. The drive by Grant. Pass to Holmes. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Costello. Pulls up on the wing. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Outside none. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 12-point Athens lead.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And that one misses. Athens leading by 10. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Guys, back to you.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Plenty of space. First shot won't go.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Connects from downtown. Hernan Gomez has got 5 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
On defense, Athens.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The first free throw is good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Grant.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Right side, none. Nifty move. And Grant gets it to go. Grant's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Taylor. He's got 5. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. To the left side wing. Hey, here's none for 3. On the wing, Thompson. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Going inside. Misses the layup. Athens leading by 13. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Pass to Taylor. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance. Taylor's got 6 in the quarter.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
None, no good. Thompson scanning the floor. Shot is up. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Now none. He's got 11. Five to shoot. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half of this game. Thompson outside. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Athens. They're up by 10. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And so Grant will bring it up for Athens. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Farid. And here's Hernan Gomez. Buries it from 3. Hernan Gomez has got 8.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Farid grabs the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Athens.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
The ball's knocked loose. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Here's Nunn. He's got 11. Inside. Here's Farid. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
One of the things Farid does best, throwing it down. He's an impressive athlete with great power, too.
And there's the screen to the inside. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Here's Nunn. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look. And that's exactly how you draw it up.
On defense, the visiting team. 15-point game. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Some nice ball movement by Athens. Launches a 3. And Nunn is good for 3. Nunn's got 16 points.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
They set the screen. Thompson draws the double. There's the 3. That one doesn't drop.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Pass to Farid. The kick out to Nunn. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. No luck on that one. Here's Taylor. Give him 8 points now. Over to the wing. From the baseline. That's short off the rim. On offense, here is Athens. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. The steal. To the left wing. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Hernan Gomez in the high post. Back to Nunn. Athens needs to get off a shot. Farid, count it.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And here comes the break. Osman with the bucket. And Athens leads by 19.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And the visitors call time here. So both teams making some changes here. And so it's Athens with it. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Yurtseven a screen. Pass to Farid. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Here's Yurtseven. Here's DJ. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
And at last, they get one to fall.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Costello knocks down the long J. Costello's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And there's the drive. Count it.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Here's more. No points so far. The putback is no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
To the paint. Intercepted. In transition. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Athens.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Here's DJ. Buries it down low. DJ's got 6. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Drains the triple.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Driving in. Yurtseven down low. Knocked away. Second chance effort. Here's Farid. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. .41 seconds left in the third quarter. Moore's shot is off. Here's Key. And he lays it in on the break. Key's got his first points of the night. And so it's Athens with it. Here's DJ. 6 points for him. Throws it up high. Costello grabs a miss. Here's Moore. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Athens. A huge 24-point lead for them. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, Teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Here's Taylor.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Jacks up a three. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Dives for it, and they recover it. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes, and he lays it up and in.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And he jams it home with authority.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
And the visitors call time here. And Athens making a change here. Here's more. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. The three sends it home from three-point land.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Down low. Here's Holmes. And a missed layup.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
On offense, here is Athens. Picked by Holmes. Ball stolen. The layup misses. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account. And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. The layup off target. Here's Taylor. Hits the trifecta.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
The finish! Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And there's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
Here's more after the basket by Athens. To the inside. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Now here's Nunn. And the three off target. Here's Moore. There's a screen. Takes a three. And Holmes pulls it down. Athens leading by 19. Here's Nunn. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
No good on that one. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
Now here's Nunn. That one's good for 2. Nunn's got 20.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Moore. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Nunn drives in, and they pick up 2. He's got 22.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo!
BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
The jump hook. And so it's Athens with it. It's picked off. Thompson outside. And he banks in the layup. On offense, here is Athens.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Here's Nunn. Oh, he pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Inside. And a two-handed jam.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Three-pointer. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years
GG,
ago.
brate moj. Izvini.
Thompson with it. And so it's Athens winning this one. We saw two different teams tonight.
Vidimo se u Valenciji.